We're going fishing. Good morning. How you doing this morning? Are you a good boy? Yeah, you're a good boy. You're ready to get out of the CAR, aren't you? Yeah, you're ready to get out of the car. Got my hat on. Gonna find my puffy jacket and hop out before I put on my big coat. It's gonna be cold out there this morning. And this means I can turn the diesel heater off.
Stop heating.
This is getting out of the car in the morning. It's a little bit of a drop. There you go, good boy. It is definitely put my gloves on kind of weather. You ready to go for a little walk? You're ready. Yeah. It's not as bad as I thought it would be. I mean, it's cold. For sure. Got to be in the single digits, but it's okay. It's very reasonable, especially since I started out warm from being in the car. So we're taking our walk and making a plan. Sort of. Our little darling boy, Fluffy Dog, I think was too warm. Really cool little shelf fungi that I can't get any closer to. I would like to get closer to this little shelf fungi and get a cool little picture of them, but the snow is really deep there. I attempted, and it's not happening. It's nearly up to kind of mid-thigh. It's hard to demonstrate the depth of snow here, but I think this little bridge, you might be able to get an idea. That's at least 2 feet of solid snow. The snow is just too deep on the sides to go tromping to get closer to the trees, but we have all these paper birches here, and they're really cool. It's just a tree we don't. It's one I know, and it's a tree we just don't have out west. And it's a cool tree. Yeah. Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! You want a snowball? Oh. We have another one? We have another one? I'm not gonna camera. I should have put my scarf on because the cold on my face is cold. You can see my hair's starting to get iced up a little bit from the condensation from my breath because it's a little cold, but we're almost back to the car. Get Fluffy's food and water out for him. Are you hungry? You want some food? I've got some water for you too. There's some food and water for you. Are you gonna eat it? You'd make your mom really happy if you ate your breakfast and drank your water instead of just licking snow. We are letting the Jeep warm up a little bit so that we can defrost the ice that's on the inside. It's not that much, but there is a little condensation despite a cracked window on the inside windows. That just happens when it's cold. It's gonna happen. But gotta wait a little bit before hitting the road to somewhere. My camera battery died because of the cold. I'm waiting for it to warm up. This is the GoPro. It is 4 degrees outside right now. Well, let me see if my camera actually will turn on now. Oh, it's turning on now. No, it is not. So I don't have a good plan yet. We're gonna get out of here. I would like to actually do some fishing, but it probably would be better if it warmed up just a titch. We'll see what the temperature does this afternoon and when we get to a lower elevation. I just had the thought, totally unrelated to wherever I'm going today, that I may need to buy some snowshoes. If we keep encountering this much snow, snowshoes would be great. I have some snowshoes at home, but they're at home. They're also really old, and the plastic on them is not that reliable anymore. So it would not be a bad idea to get a new pair of snowshoes. I don't know. We'll see. I think I have a place to put them. That's one of the problems with the Jeep, is that there's not much room to put stuff. But maybe we'll get some snowshoes. Or skis. Skis might actually be easier to put on the roof rack. Still no sign of all the new snow that's supposed to be falling. It does not look, at least at the moment, it does not look like snow kind of clouds. But I don't know. The weather forecast has been all over the place with snow, yes, snow. It just changes day to day. And so I'm sure snow is going to happen at some point. It's still winter. But besides just making sure that I'm camping someplace I can get out if it snows, I'm just gonna ignore the forecast for now because it's been very unreliable. Vermont is charming. I'm kind of really a little bit in love with Vermont right now. It's a beautiful, beautiful state. I'm not hearing the roof rattle that I had yesterday. Not hearing that today. So that's good. Even though I really didn't do much, but just tried to tighten some things down a little bit. We're also going really slow, so it may be slow enough that I don't hear it. I do have my passenger side door is rattling. It's a Jeep thing. I need to get some duct tape and fix that. Going 55 miles an hour down the highway, and I do not hear the roof rattle today. So I guess it fixed itself. I do hear a new little squeak somewhere, but no roof rattle. I don't know. Jeeps. There are rattles and squeaks and things. We are driving through Rutland, Vermont, which is kind of a bigger city. And not a big city, but it's a bigger city. And it's still charming. And we have another covered bridge. And this one I don't have to go out of my way to go on because it's on the route. Yay! I love the covered bridges. decided to put a little food down for Fluffy while I was getting my stuff together. And he's actually eating. Yay! Oh, are you done eating? Or are you eating snow? I can't tell on the camera. No, now he's eating snow. But he did eat. And we have reached a potential fishing spot. Getting a license, fishing license in Vermont was really easy. Just did it online. We are on Otter Creek, which is the longest river in Vermont. Unfortunately, we're not going to be able to get to do the Battenkill River because I just don't want to go that far out of my way to get back to New York, even though it's not that far away. I want to continue heading north. So we're going to see if there's anywhere on this little river that we can actually fish and actually access the river. There's a lot of snow, but it is warmer. It is, let's see, 21 degrees now, so it's a little warmer. I am staying warm in the car until I get all my stuff together. But I just realized we are on the Battenkill River, and this is a Battenkill reel. I, prior to this, had no idea why it was named Battenkill, but now I know, because Orvis started its business right down the road on this river. I don't know what Battenkill means, though. All right. The end of my tippet. Now where's my glasses? I will not be able to tie this fly on without glasses. Okay. This is our fly selection. We are going to use this teeny tiny little green one that apparently is illegal in competition fly fishing, but it's perfectly legal for everyday fly fishing. Let's see if I can see this tiny little eyelet. Oh, first shot. So this is the state of Vermont fishing access right next to the Gorham Bridge that we just came over. And it's a really gorgeous area. And I should have actually taken a look at the river before I started getting all my gear together. We're not going to be fishing at this spot today. The snow is fine, but the river is completely frozen over right here. As far as the eye can see, it is quite frozen. But you're happy to stop because there's snow and you ate your foods and that was all good. Yeah. Yeah. Are you stuck there now? Are you eating snow? I think he's back there eating snow. So we're gonna go check a little further up the road and see if conditions are the same. If they are, we might be popping over to New York and doing the Battenkill and buying another fishing license. Looks like this road I'm on, at least for a little while, follows the creek. So I can peek at it now and again and see if any of it is unfrozen. And another covered bridge. That's pretty frozen water. That's just a little tributary of Otter Creek, I think, but it's frozen too. I didn't have the GoPro running, but I have noticed that everybody here gives the Jeep wave, which is really just kind of two fingers, hey. She was full on like, hey, Jeep. That's wonderful. Look at how lovely this countryside is. There's cars. I mean, they've got a point. This is Brandon, Vermont. And look at that really cute building on the right. Brick with the gable roof. White paint on the bottom. It's really pretty. Oh, this is adorable. I know I say that for everything, but it is. They all are. This is a really cute town. Reminds me of ski towns in Colorado. We were just driving by and it's a cemetery, and I love the cemeteries, but there's just this weird thing in the ground in the cemetery that I could see from the road. So I don't know. I'm gonna go check it out. This little cemetery road is very slippy. It's very icy. I left Fluffy in the car because I don't think he could squeeze through that gate very well. But there's just this weird thing here that looks neat and cool, so we're gonna walk over to it. And I think that must be an underground mausoleum. I don't know. It's got a lock on it, but they've plowed the ground. Huh. I'm not sure what that's about. My best guess is an underground mausoleum, but why would they plow that out? I don't know. Maybe they're still putting people in there in the wintertime. Let me come over where there's less ice. I don't know. Well, back on the road. We are coming up to the next fishing spot, potential fishing spot. And oh, it's not a potential fishing spot. The river is completely snowed over. Let me show you what the situation is here. Okay. This is that very cute little bridge we just came across. And all that snow is the river. Super pretty here though, with the mountains in the background. But it looks like we're going back to New York. We got a little more driving to do, buddy. Are you bored? Yeah. A little more driving. The sky is definitely looking now more like snow is a potential soon. We may be fishing in the snow. I don't have a good place to stop, but we are surrounded by mountains. It's really, really pretty here. Mountains and dairy farms. Mountains over there. Mountains there. Can't see them right now, but there's mountains over there. And there's mountains behind us too. Really pretty area. I don't know what this little town is or this lake, but there's a ton of people out ice fishing on this lake. I'll see if I can find some place to pull over, but I don't know if I will be able to show you. I mean, there's a lot of people out there ice fishing. It's Lake Bomoseen? Bomoseen? I don't know how you pronounce that. I don't know how you pronounce anything. I'm just going to pronounce things how I think they should be pronounced. But ton of people ice fishing all along the lake. That was one small little piece where there were some people, but they were probably a couple hundred people out there on a random, I don't even know what day of the week it is, but random day of the week. Everybody out fishing. We are back in New York, and the New York State roads give you a good demonstration of the door rattle. New York really needs to resurface their roads. Yeah, that's the door rattle. Maybe this time when I stop, I'll fix it. When I stop for the night. But yeah, New York, you need to resurface your roads. Like, almost all the roads I've driven on in New York are quite bumpy. I don't know if you can tell that, but it's snowing a little bit. While it is snowing a little bit, the water is clear. And I think I could, if that's solid, I can't tell what's solid. This has got to be solid because it's got big rocks under the snow. Oh yeah. I think there are a few places down there where you could stand on the edge and fish. I don't know where the fish are going to be. We're going fishing. Glove. Put my gloves on. It's a little cool. And these will be fine if they get wet. All right. Let's set this little fly free. Ah, I already caught a tree. Well, already caught a tree. We're gonna try this again and try not to catch a tree. Now we are very specifically only going to cast upstream. Although there's a power line up there. Wish I could remember how to roll cast, but I don't remember. But I think if I cast just upstream, the ice is a little bit of an issue, unless because I don't have a long enough rod to get my rod tip past the ice. But at least I shouldn't be getting trees. If you're wondering if I know what I'm doing, the answer is no. We just went on a little walkabout, and we came back to the same spot because this looks like pretty much the only spot where I can safely access the bank. Because the other spots I can't tell where the ice ends and where land begins. So we're gonna hang out here for a little bit. We're gonna cast over here and cast over there and over there and there. We're gonna practice our casting. The likelihood of me actually catching something, besides the fact that it's winter and fish aren't eating that much, is very low. And it's because I'm really bad at this. But it's fun and I enjoy it. Damn it. Different tree this time. Different tree this time. Oh my goodness, my fly is totally caught on some ice. walk that way because I don't know what the heck is underneath of that, but maybe. Gotta go over there to... Okay, seems solid. Is it like... I think it might be like glued to the ice. Frozen. Let me see what I can do about this. Aha! Got it. Every time I try to go fishing or practicing my casting, I get multiple flies stuck in trees. In general, I'm pretty good at getting them out of trees. My line's getting stuck on ice. Again. I don't know if you can see that, but yes, I did catch something today. I caught ice and 2 trees. Oh, that's not for you, Fluffy. You done fishing? Did you finish all the fishing you needed to do? I mean, you love the snow, don't you? But the fishing's boring. I was trying to put my rod away, and the line is frozen to the tip of the rod. Got to do a little work chipping ice off of my fishing rod. But I think we're about to turn in. It's beautiful. It is absolutely gorgeous out here. Love it. And I think we actually have a little bit of a neighbor for the night. But I hope you guys enjoyed coming along with us. If you did, hit the like button, subscribe below. It really does help. We'll see you down the road.